Anyone want to summarize? We didn't do much. We only covered like how many? Five shlokas so far.
अहं प्रयत्नं करोमि महोदय.
करोतु.
परीक्षित् महाराज सुखमहर्षये प्रश्नम् अवदत्. कथं प्रियव्रतमः भागवतः राज्यं पालयति, सः भागवतः खलु इति.
Mohoday, can it be in English for my understanding?
Sure.
And slightly sound can be increased.
Yeah, Parikshit Maharaj was asking Sukha Maharshi, how come Priyamvrata, who is devotee of God, palanam karoti, राज्यपालनं करोति इति. तदनन्तरं महोदय, can you move this slide up? So Sukha वदति, प्रियव्रतः विशिष्ट श्लोकान् पठन् संसारं चालयति, संसारं चालयति इति.
Yeah, those are the shlokas in this, but generally to give the context, Mahodaya, that we are reading this fifth Panchama Skandha of Bhagavatam. In that Panchama Skandha, we are reading Prathama Adhyaya. So you might recall that Bhagavata is a conversation between Parikshit Raja and Shukamuni. But before that, Suta Puranika is narrating the story to Shaunaka Maharshaya, Shaunaka and etc. In the Naimisharanya. So that's how the most of the Puranas are there, including Bhagavata. That's why it's called Suta Puranika, right? Suta Puranika. He is called Puranika, okay? Because he is mostly the narrator in most of the Puranas. And then he is narrating what he heard, the story of Bhagavata, from Shukamuni himself when he was attending that meeting between Shukamuni and Parikshit. That is how Bhagavata is narrated there. Right. And Shukamuni, now this part in the fifth Skandha, Prathamadhyaya, the dialogue is happening between Raja, Parikshit, and Shukamuni. And and this story is related to someone called Priyavrata. Priyavrata was the son of whom? The Swayambhuva Manu. So there are 14 Manvantaras. In that, the first Manvantara is Swayambhuva Manvantara. Now, right now, which Manvantara is in progress currently? What is the current Manvantara? Vaivasvata Manvantare. So every day in any of the karma, puja, and everything, when we do sankalpa, we say what Manvantara, Kala, Titi, Samvatsara. So current one is Vaivasvata Manvantara, for which the presiding Manu currently is Vaivasvata Manu, which is the 7th Manvantara. But there, this story relates to the first Manvantara, Swayambhuva Manu, when the presiding Manu for that Manvantara was Swayambhuva Manu. Swayambhuva Manu was son of Prajapati or Chaturmukha Brahma, and that Swayambhuva Manu had two sons. One was Priyavrata, other was Uttanapada, and he had other three daughters also, right? Devahuti, Prasuti, Akuti. And between Priyavrata and Uttanapada, Priyavrata was Parama Bhagavad Bhakta Bhagavata, and Uttanapada was also good, but he was like normal, anybody, like person, any king. But Priyavrata had all the qualities of, he was capable of ruling, but because he was a virakta in the worldly, all these matters, he was not interested in ruling the kingdom. So he is not interested. Then, but in the previous Skandha, Chaturtha Skandha, towards the end, briefly it is explained that Priyavrata, though he was a virakta, Parama Bhagavad Bhakta Bhagavata, he ruled the kingdom, and then but he attained the siddhi, or moksha or siddhi, you can call. But so here in the 5th skandha, beginning here, Parikshit Raja is asking. So you explained in the previous skandha that, hey, Priyavrata Raja, though he was a virakta in the samsara, he ruled and he was able to attain the siddhi. How is it possible? The one who is in the samsara, how could he attain the siddhi? Because once someone gets into samsara, nitya karma, etc., so they generally deviate from the path and lose the goal, lose the sight towards the siddhi. So how was that Priyavrata was able to attain the siddhi, even though he ruled the kingdom, which means that he had to do the samsara, all the duties in the samsara. So this Priyavrata is asking, so we can skip because we already finished that. And Shukamuni is saying, yes, you said it correctly. He did not deviate from the goal or a bhakti because people who are really bhaktas, who are really immersed in the makaranda rasa, or the nectar of the bhakti, even though they experience some obstacles, antaraya means vighna or obstacles, so they don't deviate from their sthana or the path. So the next part this also we covered last time. So there, Priyavrata here, Yarshivava Rajan Sa Rajaputra Priyavrata Parama Bhagavata Naradasya Charanopasevaya Anjasavagata. So this part here onwards, it is in the Gadya Shaili, Purvam Padya Shaili Asit. No, from here it is Gadya Shaili. So here what is happening? Naradasya. So Priyavrata is with Narada, who is apparently his guru, Priyavratasya guru, and then they are together there, and Naradasya Charanopasevaya. So he is Priyavrata, being the Shishya of Narada, he is doing the Seva of Narada, and because of that he has attained the Paramartha Tattva, and then he is now ready to take up Diksha of Brahma Satra or the Virakti Marga. But his father Swayambhuva Manu, he arrives there. No, he doesn't want. No, he has actually asked. He arrives there and he asks his son Priyavrata to do his actual duty. Why he is born in this Mausha as his son. His duty is to rule the kingdom. But he is thinking, this Priyavrata, he knows that he cannot refuse the order, adesha of his elder, who is his father. He does, because that is against the dharma. So, but he is not willing also. He is not willing to take up the kingdom, because he doubts that if he takes up the kingdom, then he has to, everything else comes with it, like all that. He has to marry somebody, putra bhaveyo, antaram. He has to do all this duty. Like every day he has to meet the people, so, and he has to enjoy the kingdom also, and yuddhas, etc. he has to do. So that will make me to forget the path, and parabhavam bhavati mama. Parabhavam means setback from the goal. So that is what he is thinking. Now athahi, so this also we covered. Athaha bhagavan adidevah etasya gunavisargasya paribhrahmananudhyana vyavasita sakala jagadabhiprayah atmayonihi akhila nigama nijagana pariveshtitah svabhavanad avatatara. So Bhagavan Adideva here again, Virinchi or Chaturmukha Brahma, Kamala Sambhava. So he descends from Svabhavanat, from his abode, which is Satyaloka. From there he descends to this place because he wants to expand his Srishti, Guna Visarga. Visarga, that is Srishti, Paribhrahmana, that is Vistara. So thinking about expanding his Srishti, so he descends there, surrounded or along with Nijagana Pariveshtitaha. Nijagana means his own Gana, or his, what you call, group or team of all the Devatas. So he descends there, okay, from Svabhavana, Satyaloka. Where is
धन्यवाद महोदय.
Where is Satyaloka? I don't know.
भूः भुवः शुवः महः दानवः सत्य जनः सत्य.
Bhuvasva Mahajana Tapah Satyam. So Satyam, Satyaloka, which is considered the Chaturdasha Bhuvaneshu Antimam, right? Where this Brahma with Saraswati, they are supposed to decide. So, I mean, see this can be correlated with again with our cosmic concept in the Puranas, where these different lokas are there, where this time travel is possible, right? Because at least the time relativity concept is there, right? The special relative theory of Einstein. So that is already there. So where the time goes in a different or moves in a different pace in different lokas, and here this is supposed to be the longest for us compared to the Satyaloka. In between there are other lokas which come in between. So for them, we know that Pitraloka, which is considered the Chandraloka. So for them, the one month is 1 day, like 24 hours for them, our 1 month. Like that, for the Devas, it is 1 hour, 1 year is their 1 day, like that. So it goes on increasing. For them, it is like a smaller amount of time. Right? For us, it is very long amount of time. But there is also a concept of this lokad lokam travel. So which probably might be possible that time, right? Or at least at that when it is being described here, time travel. And because for us, right now it is like a 1 hour of or 1 minute of somebody, some other loka is very long for us. So during our lifetime, after this Bhagavata or this Mahabharata happened, it might take another, like, we don't know, 10,000 years or million years for the next visit to happen from the gods. Because for them it will be like 1 hour. Right? For us it will be million years. Okay, next one. So this is what is happening here. The Brahma Idanim Sobhavanad Avatatara Agre. Wants to read Langavan Mode, want to read the next one. Ashtama Shloka. Ashtama is not a shloka, it's just a vakyam.
अस्तु महोदय प्रयत्नं करोमि स तत्र तत्र गगनतल उडुपदिरिव विमानावलिभिः अनुपतम् अमर परिवृढैः अभियुज्यमानः पदी च वरुदशः सिद्ध गन्धर्व शाद्य चारण मुनिगणैः उपगीयमानो गन्धमादन द्रोणिम् अवभाषयन् उपससर्प स तत्र तत्र गगनतल उडुपदिः इव विमानानाम् आवलिभिः अनुपतम् अमर परिवृढैः अभियुज्यमानः पदी च वरुदशः सिद्ध गन्धर्व शाद्य चारण मुनिगणैः उपगीयमानः गन्धमादन द्रोणिम् अवभाषयन् उपससर्प. अत्र उपससर्प इस् क्रियापदम्. अवभाषयन् इत्युक्ते इल्युमिनेटिङ्ग्. ओके. सः श्लोकं पश्यामः. सः गतश्लोके ब्रह्मा तस्य abode, from his abode prasthanam kritavan. Bhulokam agantam prasthanam kritavan. He departed from his abode and he was descending to the Bhulokam. Saha tatra tatra gaganatala. Gagana ityukte akashaha. Gaganatala ityukte akashe. Akashe udupati iva. Udu ityukte nakshatrani. Tarakaha are the skies in the akasham. Stars in the sky. That is Udu. Udupati is idyukte husband of nakshatrani. Chandra is the Udupatihi because Chandra is married to 27 nakshatras. The 27 nakshatra, that is daughters of Daksha Prajapati. Daksha Prajapati. Adaha Chandra is called Udupatihi, the husband of Udupatihi. So Udupadihi iva tatra alangara vachanamasti Udupadihi iva saha Brahma agachan asma karanam gaganatale bahuni nakshatrani shanti parantu tatra chandraha ekaha eva yatyapi akashe ashankya tarakani shanti. Innumerous stars are there in the sky and make the sky beautiful. Akasham cha sundaram kurvanti. Parantu kevalam ekaha chandraha eva purnam akasham prasannam ujvalam karodi. The only one Chandra makes the whole sky very bright and attractive. So like Chandra, Brahma tatra Shatilogatah Bhulogam agachan asti, like a Chandra. So that is the alankar in the first line. So the second line will be tatra tatra vimana avalibihi anupadam amara parivurdaihi abhiyujyamanaha. Tatra tatra, when he is crossing the other lokas, tatra tatra the devaha in the other lokas, they come in. Brahma is coming in his Hamsavahana. Hamsavahane agachan asti. Tatra tatra in other lokas also the Muni Ganaihi, the Amara Parivurdaihi, Amara ityukte Devaha, Parivurdaihi, Parivaraihi, the chief of the that lokas, that Amara Devaha. Vimana avalibihi. Avalibihi is the row. Avalibihi. Vimana avalibihi. Tesham vimana vahanena, in rows of vahanam, they anupatam. They follow, they pursue the path of this one. Kadam they pursue, or they are in pursuit of Brahma. They are following Brahma. Hadam abhiyujyamanaha. Brahma is worshipped by the devas of the other lokas, that is in through vimana avalibi, in the rows of vahanani. Tripadicha varudashaha siddha gandharva shadya charana muniganaihi. So the Siddhas, Gandharvas, Shadhyas, Charanas, Muni, Rishinam, Devanam, Devaha, Ganaihi, in the group, Samuham, with a Muni Ganaihi present in the other lokas like Siddhas, Gandharvas, Sadhya, Charana. these devanam devaha anupadam asti. Anupadam ityukte they follow Brahma and they worship ubhagiyamanaha ubhagiyamanaha ityukte
Gandharvasa.
no, being glorified. They are by the Munihi, Brahma is glorified. It is in Karmadipadam. So those devas, they worship Brahma when Brahma was coming down. So he is tasya paritaha vedaha sandhi iti purva sloke uktam. Idhanim as he passes down the lokas, from the lokas, all the Muni Shamugaha, they follow the Brahma and they are worshipping Brahma with Shuktam, with mantram, with Vaidika mantrani, they worship Brahma. So where Brahma descends to, he descends to Bhulokam, Bhuloke Gandhamadana Droni. He is coming down to Gandhamadana Droni. Gandhamadana is a Parvada Pradeshaha, Divya Pradeshaha. Droni ityukte Samanya Arte, Droni ityukte bucket. So Atra Gandhamadana Droni ityukte, the meaning is it is a valley. It is a valley, it looks like bucket. So the valley is a flat surface among the hills. That is the Separitaha Sarve Parvadanam Sandhi. So it forms like a valley. So Gandhamadana Droni ityukte Gandhamadana valley. So he is arriving at Gandhamadana Parvatam. Our Bhasayan. So as he descends to, as he arrives to Swayambhu Manu Bhavanam palace, Raja palace, that whole place is Avabhasayan, that is illuminating. That place is Prakashayati. That because of his presence of Brahma, the whole place is very illuminating. And Brahma upasasarpa itukte samibam gacchati, tasya bhavanam samibe agacchati sma iti artha. So in short, the bhavartham shall be as Lord Brahma descended on his carrier, the great Swan Vahanam, all the residents of the planets named Siddha Loka, Gandharva Loka, Shatya Loka, Charana Loka, all the great sages, they are flying in different airplanes. They are following Brahma and worship them. So he received the Bhuja, Abhibhujyamana, that is, he received worship, respect and adoration from the residents of the various planets. Lord Brahma appeared just like a full moon surrounded by the stars. So he arrived at Gandhamadana Parvatam. Idi श्लोकस्य भावार्थम् अस्ति. महोदय, is it okay, Sadhu?
More than okay. It's very good, sir.
Where is Rajahamsa?
Huh?
Where is the word Rajahamsa?
Rajahamsa, it's in the next sloka.
Not in this sloka.
So I don't think
on the Rajahamsa.
So this sloka is very well explained by Mahodaya, so I don't think I have to repeat it. Any question? If you have any other question or comment by anybody, you can ask, otherwise you can just move forward.
इलङ्गोवन् महोदय बहु सम्यक्.
बहु सुन्दरमस्ति.
वरुतस्य अर्थः किं महोदय?
वरुत समूह.
समान. ओके.
समूह गण.
समूह. ओके.
So Varuta
Mahodaya, thank you, but I want to admit one thing. In fact, aham manda buddhihi avasmi.
Mahodaya.
ततमेव अहम् एकवारं पठित्वा आगच्छामि. That is a secret. एकवारं yesterday I read the slokam and then come to the class. So that's why it made my job little easy.
Mahodaya, even if I read it one time, I can't explain. No, you explained very nicely, Mahodaya.
Yeah, that's important. So first reading is also important. That is, if you are doing it, that's great. And then explaining it so well is an art, right?
I learned a lot in this group, Mahodaya. Even though I passed Kovida, but it doesn't make me proficient actually. But I came to know, just a few minutes I want to share my experience. So I came to know by while I was searching for my, the Sanskrit Bhasha Vardhamanam. That is to develop my knowledge. I was searching everywhere, and suddenly I found your class was ongoing actually at that time. That Sankshepa Ramayana was ongoing. So I joined in the middle of the class. From then onwards, I used to attend all the classes. Actually, your classes gave me a very good experience. Anubhavam, that is more and more good practice. And actually, my gratitude to you. Actually, it is due to you, your class. This is a real fact. So, and that's why I'm interested in attending the class, because I like this Samskrita Jnana Abhivritti, that is Vardhamanam, Mamaya interest asti. So my gratitude to you, Mahodaya. Thank you.
Mahodaya, what is Ranupatham and Vrudai?
Parivrudahi.
Ranupratham and Parivrudahi.
I'll just quickly split it. But first of all, thank you everyone. Mahodaya, Rangan Mahodaya, thank me. But I was thinking anyway, to thank each and every one of you for providing me the opportunity to be with you and pushing me to conduct these, I would say, Chintana sessions. If not, I will just really sink. This keeps me going, really. Okay, so the first one.
Mahodaya spoke on behalf of all of us, Mahodaya.
Yes, I echo everything Ilangovan Mahodaya just said about you, Mahodaya. Very lucky to have found you as our guru.
That whatever it be, but I said my part. I said what will happen to me if this is not that. I know that whatever.
This is true. Ilangovan was explained very nicely, but I was for many days thinking, where are the classes? Nothing is heard. And I one day reminded. In that day, I thought I got the reply that I already started. This is the thing. So what all are thinking, we are very eager to attend your classes.
Yeah, thank you everyone, because of this, I have to study and I really enjoy it. Otherwise, I just lose my touch. So here, Gaganatale, so I'm just Parachedanam. सः तत्र तत्र गगनतले गगनतले उडुपतिः इव, all this you already know, right? विमान आवलिभिः anupatham, anupatham means along the way, okay? Anupatham. Amara parivrudhaihi, amara, amaraha, amara nirjara devaha, right? What is amara? Amara means
Deva.
मरणं नास्ति
maranam nasti. Kesha maranam nasti.
देवा
Deva.
They don't die.
They are always there. They are not born and they are not dying. Is it like that?
No, all these people like we have seen, right? Everybody dies. All the devas also. Yeah, so, but still they are called amaras, like Chiranjeevi. We have heard of Chiranjeevi, Chainima. Namani, Vadanto, Chiranjeevah, ke santi.
आञ्जनेयः
Ashwathama.
अश्वत्थामा परशुराम
Like Vibhishana, so like there are some Chiranjeevis are famous, but except Parashurama, who is Bhagavad Avatar, all others, whatever they are, including this Chaturmukha Brahma, they are going to die at the end of their life. Maybe their life compared to ours is a longer one. Tesham ayurmanam adhikam bhavati. The Brahma's 100 years is our like 432 whatever crores of years. But anyway, like it's like a dog year. Dog is like lives like how many 20 years or something human years. But for it will feel like it's like a full life for it, like our 100 years, because it will spend all the everything from birth to death, whatever it needs to be done, it will spend in that 20 years. So similarly, like mouse has even a shorter lifespan, like fly, insects. So the other like the turtles in our Bhuloka, turtle, sharks, or the Timingala, so they have a longer 400 years or something, right? But for them, in their mind, it will be like only 100 years. So similarly, these one, but everybody has to die. Devas will have longer life, except the two.
That means in comparison, they are
except Narayana and Lakshmi. Everyone has to perish. So, but still they are called Amara. Now, in case of Chiranjeevi, Vibhishana, Anjaneya, and Shwattama, everybody must die. They are not Chiranjeevi, not eternal. They are not eternal. It is just Chira means long, just long. Chirada agacchami, achirada agacchami. Achirada means that I'll come quickly. Chirada agacchami means late. It's just late. It's not like forever. So here also Amara. Amara, yeah, for namesake, compared to us, Amara means long. Maybe in this Manvantara, somebody lives for Manvantara time. Somebody lives for more. Somebody lives for even longer. But they are not like eternal in that body. They have to die. They have to dehatyaga bhavate sarvesham. But compared to us, it is they drink amrita. What is amrita?
Namrita.
Namrita. But it is not factually true. Amrita means they are not going to live forever. So it is just like it just gives them strength to fight the demons. So Amara parivrudhaihi abhipujyamanaha. Parivrudha means again group. Group. Parivrudhaihi, the parivaraihi, Amara parivaraihi, Deva parivra, Deva Rundaraka. Deva Rundaraka word is famous. Rundaraka means Gana. Deva Ganaihi abhipujyamanaha. Pujyamana saha pati cha. pade pade on the way, Varuthajaha, by the groups of whom Siddha Gandharva Sadhya Charana Muni Ganaihi Upagiyamanaha Saha Stutyah Saha Stotram Kurvante Sarve Janaha Siddha Gandharva Sadhya, because on the way there all these lokas are there. Then Siddha Gandharva Sadhya Charana. Then Gandhamadana Dronim Avabhasayan. So as Mahoday very well explained, Droni is a valley. Nimna Pradeshaha Parvatayoha Madhe. Gandhamadana Dronim Avabhasayan Prakashayan Sah Upasasarpa Tatra Samipam Agatavan. Great. Tatra Hava Enam.
Bodha, that Anvaya helped me. Padachedam helped me.
Padachadanam? You want one more time?
Padachadanam helped me with the meaning, helped me to understand more. I am slightly more than Mandabuddhi.
Yeah. Tatra hava enam devarshirhamsayanena pitaram bhagavantam hiranyagarbham upalabhamanaha sasaivothaya arhanena saha pita putrabhyam avahitanjalirupatasthe. Tatra kim bhavati? Tatra va enam devarshih hamsayanena pitaram bhagavantam hiranyagarbham upalabhamanah सहसा एव उत्थाय अर्हणेन सह पितापुत्राभ्याम् अवहिताञ्जलिः उपतस्थे. तदच्छेदनम् एवं तत्र कुत्र गन्धमादनपर्वतप्रदेशे द्रोण्यां हवा पुनः पूर्वमासीत् तथैव वै यर्षि वाव तथा वाव वा पुनः विस्मयवाचकपदम् ओ लैक् दिस् वा एनं एनं किं रूपमस्ति पदस्य रूपम् एनं मीन्स् विभक्तिरूपम्
द्वितीय एकवचन
द्वितीय कस्य पदस्य प्रातिपदिकम्
इदं खलु इदम्
एतम् एनम् इति एतम् एनम् एषः एतम् एनम् एतं पदस्य रूपान्तरम् अस्ति एनम् इति. Enam means when is this enam used compared to etam? Etam padasya eva समानार्थकपदम् अस्ति यथा एतं, परन्तु रूपान्तरम् अन्यत् रूपम् अस्ति एनम् इति. कदा तस्य प्रयोगः भवति? एनम् एतं कदा भवति, एनं कदा भवति? We have discussed this long back in other sessions. So enam एतं यथा एतं पुल्लिङ्गे अस्ति एतं बालकं पश्यतु. तत्र एनं बालकं पश्यतु अपि प्रयोगः भवितुमर्हति, परन्तु कदा एनं प्रयोगः भवेत् इति when there is already some object is referenced before to again refer to the same object context, then enam can be used. If he is being referred to for the first time, enam is not used. यथा अत्र enam इति कं प्रति अस्ति प्रयोगः? सः पितरं प्रति ब्रह्माणं प्रति चतुर्मुखं प्रति अस्ति. So chaturmukha is coming down and then he is already mentioned before. So to refer to that same person again, here enam is used. Tatra, etam can also be used, but specifically enam is used only after referring to that object before. Tatra va enam devarshihi enam kitkam tasya pitarameva. Devarshihi naradasya pita api saha. स्वयंभव मनो अपि पिता देवव्रतस्य पितामहः परन्तु नारदस्यापि पिता सः. So देवर्षिः नारदः हंसयानेन आगन्तं पितरं दृष्ट्वा. So that we have to adhyara means we have to assume that हंसयानेन कः आगच्छति पिता आगच्छति. हंसयानेन आगन्तं आगच्छन्तं पितरं भगवन्तं हिरण्यगर्भम् उपलभमानः. So पितरम् उपलभमानः. What is उपलभमानः? समीपे सः प्राप्तं पितरं समीपे एव इदानीम् आगतः सः पिता तं उपलभमानः. कः उपलभते? देवर्षिः उपलभते. देवर्षिः लब्धवान्. कं लब्धवान्? पितरं लब्धवान् समीपे एव. So समीपे आगच्छन्तं पितरं भगवन्तं दृष्ट्वा. Bhagavantam meaning, what is the meaning of the word Bhagavanta? Bhagavan. Bhagavan. This is Bhagavan. Bhaga means?
Vishnu.
No, now it is referring to Chaturmukha Brahma. So anybody can Bhagavan.
Oh, okay. Pitaram Bhagavantam.
Sriman, how we say, Bhagavan. But meaning of Bhagavan is, Bhaga means Bhagavati. Bhaga means what?
Pujamanam.
Bhaga means Aishwaryam. Tatra Ishatvam or Sampat. The Vasumati asti kim? Vasu. Vasumati Bhagini. Vasumati Vasu. Bhaga means Vasu. So Bhagavan. Yatha Bhagyam. You know, we all know the word Bhagyam, right? Bhagyam iti. Bhagyam means Asmakam, like, I don't know, I don't want to call it luck or what. No, it's not luck. It's not Bhagyam or Samruddhi, right? Bhagyam Tata. That Bhagyam word is coming from this Bhaga. Bhaga means that Samruddhi. Bhagavantam Hiranyagarbham. So anybody, like, now we are used to call Mahodaya, etc., but we can also call Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan. Lakshmikanta Bhagavan. So Bhagavantam Hiranyagarbham Upalabhamanaha. Hiranyagarbha. What is Hiranyagarbha? Who is Hiranyagarbha?
Brahma.
Brahma. Why is it called Hiranyagarbha? Hiranyam means?
He came from Vishnu.
Padman Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jataveda Mama Maha Hiranyam Yasyam Hiranyam Vindeyam Gamashvam Purushanaham. Hiranya means what?
सामान्यतः गोल्ड स्वर्णम् इति अर्थः.
अत्र हिरण्यगर्भः सः. Because that सृष्टिकाले आदौ हिरण्यमयम् अंडं जातं. Right?
Agni Kalo Mahadev.
Agni no. Before that, even Hiranymayam andam. Like andam is the egg. So this is like at a cosmic scale we have to think, not like Hiranyam andam jatam srittikalam. It's not like a small, like a chicken egg.
Mahodaya, Hiranyagarbham Hiranyagarbha means Vaishvik body, cosmic body, Vaishvik body, Hiranyagarbha.
Yeah, but the story of Srishti is that at the beginning of the Srishti, Hiranmayam Andam Jatam Tasya Garbhat. So he was having this, he gave the birth to this golden egg in the beginning of the Srishti. So what is this golden egg? So it's a very fascinating, what call it? It's not a story in the sense, not a myth. Right? How the recollection of the Srishti has been laid out. Interesting, and that somewhat matches with the modern science observations or calculations. But Hiranyagarbham, so the recollection here goes the Srishti Krama. This Hiranya Andam, what happened, that is just, it indicates actually multi-universe. This is just talking about one universe. And this egg is a very huge universe of ours. And that was born. And then outside that wall of this egg, there are other, like, there is a measurements also, and then which may not be like accurate to the each letter, but it gives just like a description what could be there. There is a description that what is outside this wall of this universe, of this Andam, and then how it was born, and then how inside this Andam, how the Srishti expanded further with all these gunas, sattva, rajo, tamo guna, and other tattvas. Very, very fascinating. But outside that, our universe, there is a description of, there are other kinds of walls and all that, this much thickness, and then what Bhagavan, Hari, does with it. But beyond that, we don't have description of other universes. We don't know, because our knowledge might be limited to this one. Sahasa eva utthaya. So Bhagavantam agachantam drishtva सहसा एव, सहसा इत्युक्ते झटिति, शीघ्रमेव उत्थाय स्थित्वा अर्हणेन सह, अर्हणम् इत्युक्ते अर्हणेन सह पितापुत्राभ्याम् अवहित अञ्जलिः उपतस्थे. उपतस्थे इत्युक्ते पुनः समीपे स्थितवान्. तत्र अवहित अञ्जलिः, अवहित अञ्जलिः, avahita means anjali, you know.
Namaskar.
Avahita natamastakah karau, samputikritya, folding with folded hands. Saha pita putrabhyam saha. So that you have to add here. Pita putrabhyam. Who is pita, who is putra? नारदः, देवर्षिः नारदः उपतस्थे. देवर्षिः नारदः तत्र उपतस्थे, तस्य उपसमीपं स्थितः, तस्य पितुः समीपं, ब्रह्मा आसीत्, ब्रह्मणः समीपं स्थितवान्. काभ्यां सह, पिता पुत्राभ्यां सह. हू इस् पिता पुत्र? पुत्र अत्र प्रियव्रतः, तस्य पिता स्वयंभुव मनु. Swayambhuva Manu also has come there to convince his son to rule the world, rule the Rajyam. Tatra agatan. Tabhyam saha avahita anjalihi तत्र नतमस्तकः सः देवर्षिः स्थितवान् अर्षणेन सह अर्षणेन अर्षणेन इत्युक्ते अर्षणम् इत्युक्ते किमपि आदरं कर्तुं अथवा स्वागतं कर्तुम् अर्हण इत्युक्ते सो महार्हः मराठी माघ माघ महाघ महाघ मीन्स् महार्ष तस्य एव अपभ्रंशरूपमस्ति महाघ मीन्स् विच् इस् वेरि वेल्युयेबल् priceless arshणेन सह something that to swagatam kartum pituh swagatam kartum arshणेन सह something he took, something which is valuable to welcome him. Pita putrabhyam sahavate anjalihi upataste. That generally arhanam kim bhavati, how people used to welcome at that time any guest coming into their place, argyam padyam, that is the main thing everybody used to first offer, that you might have read in the stories. Argya padyadivi, now also argyam dadatu, padyam dadatu, when we are doing some kind of puja or something, right? You might have heard archakas telling you argyam dadatu, padyam dadatu. So what is this argyam and padyam? So this was very common for anybody coming in as a guest to your place. They used to offer this argyam padyam.
Jalam
And they wash the feet and give them water.
Yes, wash the feet with a padyam. Padyam means like it is bhagyam, padyam, tatra krit yat asti. But atra padyam means to wash the feet, something to here water only. So, and then argyam means to wash the hands. So wash your hands, wash your feet. So nowadays, when we are doing some puja, when the archaka tells us, okay, do this argya, so we just use some small drop of water and just put it on our hand. So that is not that's just like just for the purpose of it, but sake of it. But here, actually, they used to fully wash their hands and feet when they come in. To shuddhartham.
Mahodaya, morning we give argyam to Surya.
Yeah, Suryargham.
That means what it means. Argyam to Surya Deva, we are giving with mantra. Gayatri Vasha Mitroshi Savita Devata. Like that. So what is now in relation with whatever you explained, what is
relation means the Surya Nimittaka, then Argyam Dadama.
So Surya's hands are washed like that?
No, we wash our hands, we put the water on our hands, and that purpose is different. The purpose is different there. Not to wash Surya or not to wash. That is for our own Shuddhi. But also
we make our own Shuddhi and pray Surya, like that.
Pray Surya. And that also has another connotation there, that there is also a thought there that there are some Rakshasas, they are called Mandeha Rakshasas. The obstacles are creating problems for Surya, and this might be something to do with the rays coming out of Surya, or something that fusion or something going on within the Surya might be getting constrained or limited by something else, which in this way we are calling it Mandeha, Rakshasa, that Rupa. And to prevent that, to avoid that, this we are giving the Surya Arghya. But what is happening nowadays? Nobody, practice is going away. Nobody is doing this Surya Arghya every day. So how is that Surya surviving? So that has a different arrangement altogether. It doesn't depend on our Arghya. So Arghya is basically for our Shuddhi. It is something like all the Aradhana, Bhagavad Aradhana, what we do is not Bhagavad Prityartham, means what? It's not for, there is no benefit for Bhagavan from what we are doing. It is just for our purpose only, to our benefit, whatever Aradhana, etc. we do. So similarly, we do also, it is for our benefit.
And so every day I do that, as it is told, it should be done like this, with this sloka. So now I could get the correct background.
Yeah, whatever we do, whatever we pray, if you understand the meaning, then it makes more sense. That when we are doing it, then we know the background context. Then it feels better, more meaningful. Astu, dhanyawada, padamilama, namaskara.
This I started from this Kumbh Mela of Prayaga.